Yours Is No Disgrace. Let's take a listen. Whoa. Right. Woo. Okay. Okay. Wow. Okay. Ooh. Yeah, we are definitely back. Whoa. Guys, this is going to be a journey.
Yesterday a morning came, a smile upon your face. Caesar's palace, morning glory, city, human race. On a sailing ship to nowhere, leaving any place.
Whoa.
If the summer changed to winter, yours is no disgrace.
Woo. Yeah.
Battleships come fighting me and tell me where you are. Shining, flying, purple wolf, I'll show me where you are. Lost in summer, morning, winter, tell me where you are.
Whoa.
Lost in losing circumstances, that's just where you are.
Yeah.
Yesterday a morning came, a smile upon your face. Caesar's palace, morning glory, silly human race. On a sailing ship to nowhere, leaving any place. If the summer changed to winter, yours is no disgrace. Yours is no disgrace. Yours is no disgrace.
Okay. All right. The hell? Alright, that bitch is heavy. Let's go. Wow.
Death-defying, mutilated armies gather near, crawling out of dirty holes. Their morals disappear. Yesterday, a morning came.
Okay.
A smile upon your face, Caesar's palace, morning glory, silly human, silly human, silly human race. On a sailing ship to nowhere, leaving any place. If the summer changed to winter, yours is no disgrace. Yours is no disgrace. Yours is no disgrace.
What the hell?
Battleships confide in me and tell me where you are. Shining, flying, purple wolf, come show me where you are. Lost in summer, morning, winter, travel very far. Lost in losing circumstances, that's just where you are.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Wow. We are starting with almost 10 minutes. Yeah, like I said, right before I pressed the play on the song, and Yes. I see what we are doing. I mean, right away, I'm noticing that this doesn't sound like the typical rock song structure that I am particularly used to. I mean, there is a movement everywhere. I mean, the guitars, they come in. Then the rhythm section also starts, pushing forward, and suddenly the whole thing, feels like, it's accelerated. The first thing that caught me was the bass. Wow. I mean, Chris Squire isn't just sitting underneath the song. The bass is actively participating in the conversation. It's almost like another lead instrument. And then the drums, Bill Bruford is doing things now I wasn't really expecting. There is also a looseness to his playing, but at the same time, everything is incredibly precise. It's almost like he's constantly pushing against the rhythm, without losing control of it. And then Steve Howe, this man's guitars come in. This sounded different. There's a level of detail here that I wasn't really prepared for. And the guitar isn't playing chords underneath a vocal. It's constantly changing. I mean, little runs, little textures, different tones. I mean, it keeps the song moving. And John Addison's voice, wow. I mean, his voice is so addictive, I must say. There is this almost floating quality to it. I love the fact that it doesn't sound like the typical rock vocals, where somebody is trying to overpower the band. His voice sits above everything, almost like another instrument. And I'm really starting to understand what people mean when they describe progressive rock as music that doesn't necessarily follow the normal rules. This song keeps changing shape, and somehow I'm not lost. That's actually the impressive part. I mean, it could easily become too complicated, but there is a magical logic, holding everything together, in my opinion. And then moving on to the middle section, I mean, I feel like this is where I was really starting to pay attention. The band suddenly pulls back, then starts in the building again, and I love how the different instruments interact. The guitars doesn't simply repeat what the bass is doing. The drums aren't just keeping time. And I love how the different instruments actually interact. The guitar doesn't simply repeat what the bass is doing. The drums aren't keeping time. The bass isn't just following the guitar. Everybody has their own role. It's like 5 people having a conversation, except they are speaking through instruments. And honestly, this is making me appreciate musicianship in a completely different way, because I'm not sitting here thinking, look how complicated this is. I'm actually here thinking, how are these guys keeping all of this together? That's impressive. That's absolutely impressive. And the more the song develops, the more it feels like we are going somewhere, not just repeating a verse or a chorus, actually going somewhere. That's a completely different way of writing a rock song, in my opinion. So for my final impression, I have to say this was an experience, guys. I'm glad I didn't read too much about this album before listening, because I think hearing that opening track without expectations made it hit even harder. I mean, this feels ambitious, this feels adventurous, and most importantly, it feels like a band that's completely comfortable taking its time. I mean, if this is what Yes considers a normal album opener, I'm a little nervous about what comes next. Yeah, but let me know what you guys also think about this particular song down in the comment section.